you guys. Okay, so I got a lot of requests asking for me to do a more detailed video of how I install my lace closures. I won't be talking throughout this whole entire video. I will be stepping in and out, explaining in detail of what I'm doing if it's something more complicated. So just stay tuned and pay close attention. What I've recently learned is to, stay consistent with my stitching as I'm doing my lace closures. I like to go underneath the braid and through the lace. So right here, I'm basically cross-checking to make sure, only for the middle part, I want each side to be even. I'm making sure there's not too much closure on the left and not too much closure on the right. I want each side to be completely even with the lace closure, 50-50. If you look at my last lace closure video, you will see that I used 2 needles, and I still do that now. 1 needle for each side of my closure. I want to make sure that it's balanced. So I'll alternate from each side. point, it almost looks like I'm finished, but not quite yet. I like to go behind the hairline of the lace closure and add a couple stitches. I'll take a 1/2 inch behind the hairline of the lace closure, part it out, and sew directly underneath the braid. So although my lace closure is flat, it still can lift up in the front. So what I'm going to do, I'm pushing my closure forward, taking that 1/2 inch behind the hairline and sewing it directly underneath the first braid. I'm going to complete the same exact steps on the opposite side of her head. I'm going to take a 1/2 inch behind the hairline of the lace closure and sew underneath the braid. I'm basically just cutting off the extra thread hanging out. You know, you don't want to have any loose strands of thread hanging out of an install. You want it to look as natural as possible. So as you can see, it looks like her lace closure is grown from the scalp. One of my major habits when doing a lace closure install is that I wet it down. I always wet down my closures to make sure it is at its flattest state. And I know the way that I'm parting her hair looks a little weird, but I'm just feeling for her scalp. I don't want to part her closure on top of a braid. Here's the fun part, the tweezing. I like to tweeze all of my closures. I don't care if it's already custom parted or, you know, a natural part. I like to tweeze mine to make it look more natural and less like an invisible part. You don't want your lace closure to look like a rectangle going through your head. So I tweeze mine in a zigzag motion. I do one side the left side, one side the right side. I just tweeze back and forth, leaving a strand of hair in between. But I want it to look as natural as possible. So as I'm tweezing, I'm not making any big gashes or anything. I don't want any patches. I'm tweezing, at a fast pace just to make sure I'm picking up little hairs at a time. And you can tweeze until you have your desired result of how wide you want your part to look. I like mine to look a little bit more natural depending on the client. If I know my client's natural part is a certain size, I'm going to make her closure look that same exact size. Not everyone's part will be the same. You can't have someone with thin hair having a teeny tiny part. But you also don't want someone with really thick hair to have a wide gashed up part. You just have to, it goes along with your client. Okay, so I know you guys cannot stop looking at my gorgeous client, but I just want you guys to just stop for 1 minute and look at that closure. It looks completely natural. I did add a little bit of concealer to blend the line of the closure with her natural scalp, but that's a whole nother video I'm going to add up here. Okay, so this concludes my lace closure video. If you liked it, if you loved it, leave a comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't like it, leave a comment too. I still want to know why you didn't like it. I still want to know how I can help you. Also, if you guys want to see more videos from me, just make sure you show love to the videos I already have posted. The more likes, the more comments, the more subscribers I have, the more videos I will post. I am also on Instagram if you would like to see more pictures of my work, so make sure you follow my Instagram. And the name is posted right here below. Instagram, Rapunzel X Ready. Follow me and stay tuned.